in a me hand. When we are rule over the pagan.
Hey, shalom brothers, shalom sisters, Bishop Nathaniel here. That's right, you know what day it is. It's Shout Out Tuesday. It is Shout Out Tuesday. And I pray you brothers and sisters join me every Tuesday afternoon on IUIC Events channel, where I will be reading your kind and inspirational letters, also thanking you for your kind donations, and also covering very important biblical information for the mental well-being of our 12 tribes. That's right, 12 tribes worldwide. So hope to see you then every Tuesday afternoon on IUIC Events. Shalom.
Shalom Israel, Most High in Christ bless. Captain Joel, IUIC Columbus, Ohio. Welcome to another edition of 15 Minutes with the Captains. The topic is the pressure of persecution. The pressure of persecution. Let's start with 2 Ezra 16, read verse 74. 2 Ezra chapter 16. Let's read 74.
This is the book of 2 Ezra, chapter 16 and verse 74.
Come on.
Hear, O ye my beloved, saith the Lord. Behold, the days of trouble are at hand.
Read it again from the top.
Hear, O ye my beloved,
It said, Hear ye my beloved. Come on.
saith the Lord.
Read.
Behold, the days of trouble are at hand.
The Lord said the days of trouble is at hand. We're living the last days. He said the days of trouble is at hand. Trouble days is coming. It is coming. We need to prepare our spirit, our mind for those days. Come on.
But I will deliver you from the same.
But he said he will deliver us. The trouble days are coming, but he said he will deliver us. He will deliver us. From there, give me Jeremiah chapter 30, read verse 7. The days of trouble. Days of trouble. Come on.
Jeremiah chapter 30 and verse 7.
Read.
Alas, for the day is great, so that none is like it.
See that? The day is great. There's none like it. Read.
It is even the time of Jacob's trouble.
See that? The time of Jacob's trouble. That's that day of trouble. It is at hand. Come on.
But he shall be saved out of it.
See that? But Jacob will be saved out of it. Who? Those that keep God's laws. Let's go back again to 2 Ezra chapter 16, read verse 74.
2 Ezra chapter 16 and verse 74.
Come on.
Hear, O ye my beloved, saith the Lord. Behold, the days of trouble are at hand.
The days of trouble is our hand. Come on.
But I will deliver you from the same.
But he will deliver us. He will deliver us. We cannot fear death. We cannot fear all those things. Because we know that the Lord will deliver us. The righteous do not die. The righteous do not die. Go to Matthew 24, read verse 21. Matthew 24, read verse 21. The pressure of persecution. It will come. It will come. And that's why whatsoever things that were written out 4 times were written for our learning. To prepare us for the persecution. To prepare us for the suffering. To prepare us for the trials, the tribulations. To prepare us. So when that time comes, you won't get caught off guard. Say, oh, I didn't know. Oh, I don't know. That's how it's going to be. We have to prepare our mind because it happened to our forefathers. The pressure of persecution, those things happen to our forefathers. So it will happen to us. So we need to get our mind right. Read what you got.
Matthew chapter 24 and verse 21.
Come on.
For then shall be great tribulation.
Great tribulation is coming. That's that day of trouble. Great tribulation. Come on.
Such as was not since the beginning of the world to this time.
Come on.
No, nor ever shall be.
You see that? Read that verse one more time. It said great tribulation. Great tribulation. For then shall be great tribulation. That's that Jacob trouble. That's that day of trouble the prophet has been warning us about. The prophet has been warning us about those things. Read it again.
Matthew chapter 24 and verse 21.
Come on.
For then shall be great tribulation, such as was not since the beginning of the world to this time. No, nor ever shall be.
So it's going to be a whole different ball game. It's going to be a whole different ball game. Let's go back to Ezra, 2nd Ezra 16. Read verse 70.
2nd Ezra, chapter 16 and verse 70.
Come on.
For there shall be in every place and in the next cities a great insurrection.
See that? A great insurrection. A great insurrection. See, for there shall be in every place in the next cities a great insurrection. Come on.
Upon those that fear the Lord.
Upon those that fear the Lord. Upon those that keep his statutes and commandments. Who are those people? The purple and gold. Those that keeping his statutes and commandments in sincerity. Great tribulation, great insurrection will be upon those people. We got to get our mind right. So when that time comes, we won't be surprised. We won't be surprised. Let's go to Revelation 12, read verse 17. Great insurrection upon those that fear the Lord. Revelation 12, read verse 17.
Revelation chapter 12 and verse 17.
Come on.
And the dragon was wroth with the woman.
The dragon was wroth with the woman. The dragon was wroth. Why is the dragon wroth? Because what? God's people is what? Teaching their people. Teaching, shaking this earth, bringing this earth back to what? The rightful mind. And the dragon don't want that to be. The dragon don't want the earth to be God's people to wake up. The dragon don't want that. The dragon want God people to be at the bottom. God people to be in the midst of sin. Come on.
And went to make war with the remnant of her seed.
See that? They went to make a war with the remnant of her seed that do what?
Which keep the commandments of God.
Which keep the commandments of God. Once we're not keeping commandments, everything is good. But once you start keeping the commandment, the dragon is wroth and going to make war. The dragon know that we are teaching this hitting the street every day throughout the planet Earth. Everywhere we're teaching the Bible. So now the dragon is wroth. What do you think the dragon going to do? Make war. Put law in place to stop us from teaching the truth. But it's not going to stop this. Not going to stop this at all. Read that from the top.
Verse 17.
Come on.
And the dragon was wroth with the woman.
The dragon was wroth with the woman. Come on.
And went to make war with the remnant of her seed.
See that? Want to make war. Want to make war. Want to make war with the remnant of her seed. Come on.
Which keep the commandments of God.
Which do what?
Keep the commandments of God.
Which keep the commandment of God. Go to 1 Ezra 4, read verse 38. Even with making war with the remnant, you cannot stop nothing. You cannot stop this at all. This movement is unstoppable. It's unstoppable. Read what you got.
1 Ezra chapter 4 and verse 38.
Come on.
As for the truth.
As for this truth, come on.
It endureth.
It do what?
It endureth.
It endureth. Come on.
And is always strong.
It's always strong. So those that keeping God's commandment, we are always strong. You can kill the body, but you cannot kill the soul. We are always strong. As for this truth, because that's what we follow. That's what we apply to our life. It endure. It's endure. Come on.
And is always strong.
Always strong. Come on.
It liveth.
It do what?
It liveth.
So you kill the body, but the soul still liveth. The soul still liveth. Come on.
And conquereth.
And conquereth for what?
Forevermore.
So you can do all you want. You can do all you want. ADL, Canary Mission, SPLC, do all you want. This truth, live it. And it's strong. It endures. You cannot stop this at all. Go back to Revelation 12, read verse 17.
Revelation chapter 12 and verse 17.
Come on.
And the dragon was wroth with the woman.
Dragon was wroth with the woman, and they what?
And went to make war with the remnant of her seed.
Went to make war with the remnant of her seed. Come on.
Which keep the commandments of God.
Which keep the commandment of God.
And have the testimony of Jesus Christ.
So they're coming after us, but we're not afraid because we got God on our side. The pressure of persecution is not the first time. It happened during the past with our forefathers. They were faithful unto death, and we will do the same in the spirit of the Lord. All we got to do is just hold on and keep this commandment. The Lord is our hope. The Lord is our strength. Go to Revelation 2, read verse 9. Revelation 2, read verse 9.
Revelation chapter 2 and verse 9.
Come on.
I know thy works.
The Lord said he know our works. Come on.
In tribulation.
Read.
In poverty.
Come on.
But thou art rich.
But we are rich. The promise, everything belongs to us. Come on.
And I know the blasphemy.
He said he know the lies. Come on.
Of them which say they are Jews.
That's the dragon. That's the people that calling themselves a Jew, but they are not. They are pissed off because the truth is spreading out. Come on.
And are not, but are the synagogue of Satan.
They are the synagogues of Satan. That's who they are. They are being revealed to the world. That's why they're mad. That's why they want to make war with a woman, with Israel. Those that keep the commandments. Come on.
Fear none of those things.
The Lord said, don't fear them. Fear none of those things. Whatever they put in the propaganda, the stuff that they say you are a head group, they say you are this, you are that. Don't fear those things. The threat that they're making, don't fear none of those things. Come on.
Which thou shalt suffer.
Don't fear all those things that you shall suffer, because they'll put you to jail. They will all take your houses, take your car, fire you from jobs. Don't fear none of these things. The torment they're going to put on you that your body will feel. Don't fear none of these things. Come on.
Behold, the devil shall cast some of you into prison.
Some of us will go into prison, but the Lord said we should not fear. Come on.
That ye may be tried.
That we may be what?
Tried.
That we may be tried. Come on.
And ye shall have tribulation 10 days.
Read.
Be thou faithful unto death.
Be what?
Be thou faithful unto death.
That's what the Lord wants us to do. Be thou faithful unto death. The pressure of persecution. He wants us to be faithful unto death. Come on.
And I will give thee a crown of life.
Once we are faithful unto death, the Lord will give us the crown of life. That's that immortality. You can kill this body, but you cannot kill the soul. That's that immortality, but we have to be faithful unto death. Faithful unto death. We cannot be afraid of ADL, Canary Mission, whatever propaganda they're putting out there. We cannot be afraid of all those things. Because what? Those that live righteous suffer persecution. So we already know this. So when it comes, we're not afraid. We already know that it will come. Read 2 Timothy 3, read verse 12 real quick. And get that stuff I sent you up real quick after he read that. Read what you got.
2 Timothy chapter 3 and verse 12.
Read.
Yea, and all that will... Verse 12.
Come on.
Yea, and all that will live godly...
All that live godly, come on.
In Christ Jesus shall suffer persecution.
Suffer persecution. All that live godly will suffer persecution. So we should not be afraid. We should not be surprised. Because for whatsoever things were written aforetime were written for our learning. The Bible said. The Bible tells us so. Read what's on the screen, my brother.
Although they were tortured and racked, burnt and torn to pieces.
You see, although this is the stuff our forefather went through, although they were tortured, come on.
And went through every torment to force them either to blaspheme their legislator.
See that? To force them to blaspheme, that's the pressure of persecution. That's the pressure of persecution. Let's leave that on the screen. Give me 1 Maccabees 4. 1 Maccabees 1, read verse 41 real quick. Let's speed through this. 1 Maccabees. Just take that off the screen real quick. We're going to come back to that. 1 Maccabees 1, read verse 41.
1 Maccabees chapter 1 and verse 41.
Come on.
Moreover, King Antiochus wrote to his whole kingdom that all should be one people.
All should be one people. Come on.
And everyone should leave his laws. So all the heathen agreed according to the commandment of the king.
Of course, all the heathen agree according to the commandments of the king. Read.
Yea, many also of the Israelites consented to his religion.
Most of our people were scared because what they were putting us to death. So most of our people consented to turn their back on this truth. They consented to the king's command, the king's decree. Come on.
And sacrificed unto idols.
Read.
And profaned the Sabbath. For the king had sent letters by messengers unto Jerusalem and the cities of Judah, and that they should follow the strange laws of the land, and forbid burnt offerings and sacrifice and drink offerings in the temple, and that they should profane the Sabbaths and festival days, and pollute the sanctuary and holy people.
Read verse 48.
Verse 48. That they should also leave their children uncircumcised.
See that? Come on.
And make their souls abominable with all manner of uncleanness and profanation.
Read verse 50.
Verse 50. And whosoever would not do according to the commandment of the king.
What he say?
He said he should die.
See that? That's the pressure of persecution. If you don't do what it tells you, they will kill you. But that's fine because the righteous do not die. The righteous do not die. Read verse 58.
Verse 58.
Come on.
Thus did they by their authority unto the Israelites every month, to as many as were found in the cities.
So many as they find, they persecute them. Come on.
Now the 25th day of the month they did sacrifice upon the idol altar, which was upon the altar of God, at which time according to the commandment they put to death certain women.
They put to death certain women, so they're killing the women as well. Nobody is them. All those that live godly suffer persecution. Come on.
That had caused their children to be circumcised. And they hanged the infants about their necks, and rifled their houses, and slew them that had circumcised them.
So put the book up on the screen real quick. That's what they're doing to our people. Read that.
Although they were tortured and racked, burnt and torn to pieces, and went through every torment to force them either to blaspheme their legislator, or to eat what was forbidden them.
That's what was reading. That's what was reading the Greco-Roman captivity. Force us, torture us, torment us. Come on.
Yet could they not be made to do either of them? No, nor once to flatter their tormentors, or to shed a tear. But they smiled in their very pain.
See that they smile in their very pain. Come on.
And laughed those to scorn who tortured them.
They laughed them who tortured them. They didn't care because they know that there's a light at the end of the tunnel. They know that paradise is open for them. Come on.
And gave up their souls in great cheerfulness.
Read.
As expecting to receive them again.
As what?
As expecting to receive them again.
As expecting to receive them again. That's what our forefathers them did. In this book, Christ and Caesar. That's what we got this from. This is all fact. All fact. And it will happen again. This is the pressure of persecution. Let's go to Hebrews 11, verse 35. They'll wind it down real quick. Hebrews 11, read verse 35.
Hebrews chapter 11 and verse 35.
Come on.
Women received their dead raised to life again. And others were tortured.
Others were what?
Tortured.
Others were tortured. Those that live godly suffer persecution. Come on.
Not accepting deliverance.
Nope, accepting that deliverance that the oppressor's going to tell you, oh, if you deny your faith, I'm going to spare your life. Our forefathers didn't roll like that. They take their death. They was faithful unto death. Come on.
That they might obtain a better resurrection. And others had a trial of cruel mockings and scourgings.
Read.
Yea, moreover, of bonds and imprisonment. They were stoned. They were sawn asunder. Were tempted.
They were stoned. They were sawn asunder. They were tempted. Come on.
Were slain with the sword. They wandered about in sheepskins and goatskins.
There was pilgrims on earth. Those that keep God's laws are pilgrims on earth. Come on.
Being destitute, afflicted, tormented, of whom the world was not worthy. They wandered in deserts and in mountains and in dens and caves.
See that? In case of what?
Caves of the earth.
That's what was going on. That's the pressure of persecution. The pressure of persecution. And it's going to come. It's going to come. This class is the what? To prepare our spirit. To prepare our spirit for that. Because it will come. It will come. Let's go 2 Maccabees 7 real quick. 2 Maccabees 7. Read verse 1.
2 Maccabees chapter 7 and verse 1.
Come on.
It came to pass also that 7 brethren with their mother were taken.
There was what?
That 7 brethren with their mother were taken. And compelled by the king against the law to taste swine's flesh.
See that? They compelled them to taste swine flesh. Come on.
And were tormented with scourges and whips. But one of them that spake first said thus, What wouldest thou ask or learn of us? We are ready to die.
Who is what?
We are ready to die.
We are ready to die. That's the mindset. That's the mindset. Faithful unto death. Come on.
Rather than to transgress the laws of our fathers.
That's the whole goal. We are ready to die rather than to transgress the laws of our fathers. For the sake of time, let me see. 7 brothers, all of them got put to death. Let's jump. Let's read verse 37 or verse 37 for the sake of time. Come on. If you can, read this chapter. Very important. Good for the spirit. Come on.
2 Maccabees chapter 7, verse 37.
Come on.
But I, as my brethren, offer up my body and life for the laws of our fathers.
See that? They offer the body and life for the law of their fathers. Come on.
Beseeching God that he would speedily be merciful unto our nation, and that thou by torments and plagues mayest confess that he alone is God.
Read.
And that in me and my brethren the wrath of the Almighty, which is justly brought upon all our nation, may cease.
Come on.
Then the king, being in a rage, handled him worse than all the rest.
So he handled this brother worse than he did the rest of them. Come on.
And took it grievously that he was mocked. So this man died undefiled.
Die undefiled. That's that faithful unto death. Faithful unto death. Die undefiled. Come on.
And put his whole trust in the Lord.
No, some of his trust.
Whole trust in the Lord.
Whole trust in the Lord. Come on.
Last of all, after the sons of the mother died, let this be enough now to have spoken concerning idolatrous feast and the extreme tortures.
See that? Extreme torture. Last scripture, let's end it here. Matthew 16, read verse 25. Let's end it right here. Matthew 16, read verse 25.
Matthew chapter 16 and verse 25.
Come on.
For whosoever will save his life.
Whosoever trying to save his life, because what? The pressure of persecution, it will come. We will get tormented. A lot of us go to jail. A lot of us be killed. A lot of us will get tormented. Things will go down. But whosoever that want to save their what?
Shall save his life, shall lose it.
You're going to lose it anyway. So you got to be faithful unto death. Finish that scripture.
And whosoever will lose his life.
If you lose your life being faithful unto death, come on.
For my sake.
For whose sake?
My sake.
Come on.
Shall find it.
Shall find it. And with that, Israel, that was 15 minutes with the captain. I'm Captain Joel.
Brother Abel.
With that, we say shalom.
Nation is men leading by example. Nation is family. Nation is community. Nation is children with role models. Nation is unity. Nation is you.
And finally, my